So I really believe lifestyle is the most important, essential part of our life to live healthy life.
Right. There has to be a conscious intent. My teachers came from Japan in the 1960s, and when my teacher sent my teachers to the United States, they said, go to America. Americans don't know how to take care of themselves. If you can teach Americans how to take care of themselves, you always have a job. This is 40 years later. I think there's more Americans today that don't know how to take care of themselves than there were in the 1960s.
Well, the thing is, all the technology and all the, like science and all the speed of the universe is really getting faster and faster.
Accelerated, yeah.
So all the people's patient and waiting and readiness is gone.
Yeah.
That's why we always call it was good old days. We reminiscing of 1960s, 70s, that was a good old day.
Yeah.
But now, you're sitting in front of the computer, if you don't find that information within 2 seconds, we get upset. It's too slow. Remember when we have the first computer, we put whatever the answer that we want to find, we wait 5-10 minutes, and we were so cheerful and excited because of those calculations. But now everybody is so short on the patient.
Yeah. If you meditate, you experience eternity.
So the thing is, the true meditation is like if you call yourself as a stick of dynamite, putting the long fuse is a meditation. If you keep yourself as a 1-inch fuse, once you lit it, there's no way you're going to go back and say, I'm going to turn this thing up, it's going to blow up,
Right.
So meditation and all this alternative yoga, all kind of healing work, all kind of herb, these are all the kind of substitute to make this person fuses longer.
Yeah. And by the way, having a short fuse also stimulates the appetite because it changes the hormones in our body. We produce more cortisol, which creates cravings for fatty foods, and it also changes the blood flow to the brain, and so we're not cognitively our best. We have problems with memory, learning, focus, concentration.
So it's like like I said before, we were all developed by the evolution. So the kind of food that we consume is really, outrageous,
Right, because it's not really food. It's something concocted in a laboratory and some plant.
And there's like
it doesn't have the earth.
There's like a study done. If average person consume one portion of any meat protein that related with fish or meat or eggs, even cheese, milk, guess how many days going to clear out of your body?
How many days? One portion? Well, I'm going to say 7 years.
But 99% to be out of your body, it takes 46 days.
46 days. Yeah, the reason why I said 7 years, I think it's like every 7 to 10 years, all the blood cells and even bones in our body.
So now if you eat that every day, you are growing the colony of a free radical in your body.
Yeah.
That becomes all the contributing illness.
Well, instead of talking about bad food, let's talk about good food. If we can get a shot on the food on the table here. Dave was so gracious to bring in some food for our volunteers here. Tell me, what am I pointing to here? What is that?
This is like a pizza, my version of a healthy pizza made with the soy and the soy cheese and all kind of different good edible herbs as a medicinal herb, like ginseng.
And you said it's flourless?
It's flourless, no gluten, no sugar.
And how long does it take to cook something like that?
Well, it takes like a artistry of learning how, but it takes about 45 minutes to start to finish.
Okay, and then the thing in the middle.
This is like pancake made with the grounded acorn that scores it during the winter time. which carries a tremendous antioxidant.
And it'd probably be real good to eat about this time because squirrels are eating and they're living outdoors.
It protects the your immune system.
Okay.
When energy is changing from the winter.
I'm salivating looking at this. I can't wait till the show ends to have another piece. And what's on the end over here?
This is another concoction of the soy pizza that has a little bit of this, kick of cayenne and a sweetness of the persimmon fruit. So it's also like the opposite energy. This would be more warming, and this is a little bit more cooling energy.
Now, being from North Korea,
South Korea.
Why do I keep making that mistake? I apologize. Being from South Korea, though, how has being from South Korea influenced your cooking? Because I know you cook with a lot of spices and herbs.
Like I was brought up from a very religious Buddhist family, so I had like a very tied with the all kind of relationship with those kind of ritual, and I was introduced to my teacher. It's been a great inspiration of my life. So I learned cookings from my mom, from my Buddhist monk teacher, and I married to her goddaughter, which is my wife Sue. She was a wonderful cook too. Her.
She was or still is?
She's still a good cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until I beat her. So.
Oh, beat her.
Yeah.
Meaning you became a better
cook.
Right. I didn't. Okay. So Sue, is she of Korean ancestry?
Yeah.
All right. I wanted to ask you this because you submitted the question. Why does a Buddhist monk have to live a life of celibacy?
First of all, that life seems to so hard. Being celibate is like a detaching everything. They cannot eat any food that contain any kind of energizer, especially sexually enduring energy food.
So what you're saying is like some foods are more sexually stimulating and
So
like oysters are known.
So like they cannot eat any animal protein, and they cannot be married or they cannot drink anything. They just pretty much live on the guidance of strict Buddhism. So there's like several types of Buddhism in the world. So some like Tibetan Buddhism, they eat yak meat and yak milk because they kind of translate. That's the only kind of food they provide in that region.
Yeah, right. They have to eat locally. We only got like less than a minute.
Okay.
Dave, you can continue that story or go on to finish with something else. It's up to you.
Well, and so like one thing I would like to finish up. If anybody, most common people ask, where did you get the protein if you're a vegan? My answer would be, go ask 500-pound cow. Where did you get the protein to be this big? So, right kind of food, plant-based food, that we could have a lot of fiber.
Or even gorillas, some of the strongest animal, pound for pound, and it doesn't eat meat.
So it's also like what you plant in the spring, what you harvest in the fall.
All right. For more information about Dave Choi, the Inner Quest talk show, the Infinity Foundation, stay tuned to the credits at the end. Until next time, wish you good health, good spirits, and good fortune.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For more information about this show, our guests, Infinity Foundation, or any of our other programs, please visit our website, infinityfoundation.org, or call us at 847-831-8828.